On the YouTubes. That's right. On the YouTubes. Hope all as well. Hopefully everybody had a great week. And we got 2 minutes and 28 seconds before we go live. That's right. 2 minutes and 25 seconds before we go live. Hopefully you guys all had a great week. And hope life is good in your world. It is the first day of spring. That's right. I'm going to go ahead and get this show recording, and we're going to see how everything's been. TVJ, he's here. We'll get him out here in a minute, but we got Revis in the building. What's up, Revis?
What's going on, fam?
Hey, man, we here, man. 2 minutes before we go live. That's right. And I wanted to make sure life is good in your world, man. You know, y'all been trying to take over these last couple of weeks. I figured I needed to show my face. So let me tell you what's on tap tonight, man. We got a couple topics that might be of some interest to you. Let me share with you. Let's see. What do we have here? We have nurses could possibly be replaced by AI. Oh, my God. And then we also got Disney Plus. You know, they're cracking down on those passwords. Oh, man, this is crazy. And then also the YouTube AI policy. Man, I think it's good. I don't know. We'll discuss it. And then a last minute addition. Oh, my God. Uber and Lyft are quitting a certain city over a driver pay increase. They don't want to pay, Revis. They don't want to pay. So they said they got to get up out of here, man. They don't want to pay, man. Nah, I don't know. What's up? Hit the spot 1006. She's here. Hello. Hey. Oh, that's what's up. We got about 45 seconds before we go live. And you know what it is. Put your city and your state. That's right. Put your city and your state in. Let us know where you're tapping in from. You can't just say, you just got to put your city and your state. Let us know where you're tapping in from. And we got you. All right. So let us know where you're at. We got 30 seconds before we go live. Look forward to seeing you on the other side. All right. So if you're watching, Pierre Kelly says Bartlett, Tennessee. He said he was first today. Normally it's hit the spot 1006, but I like the fact that you guys are joining us and saying, I'm first. So we'll see you guys momentarily on the other side of the Lab Tech Show. All right. Look forward to seeing you. Y'all ready? Let's go. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Tallboy here for another edition of the Lab Tech Show. Welcome. That's right. It's the first day of spring. And I'm going to get on Revis because we were supposed to get a commercial in, but we didn't get it in. And we're already into the January, February. Well, we still got a little bit more time because the second quarter is in April 1st. So we got a couple more days, but we got to get some things happening with our merch commercial. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. It is another episode of the Lab Tech Show where we simplify technology in a language that you can understand. And hopefully these rollouts that are happening, you guys will appreciate it, see what's happening, and say, how can we take advantage of what's going on in the world, or at least be aware of what's happening? You know what I'm saying? So what you don't want to do is be put in a situation where you're like, I didn't know that this was happening and I could have used this, or I did not know that, these things were happening. So let me give you a quick rundown of what we'll be discussing tonight. Let's see if I can make this work here. They say that chip company Nvidia says they want AI to replace nurses. Yeah, you heard me right. We're going to discuss that. Do you think that would happen? Then also they're saying the Disney Plus password is they're cracking down on that. They say, we need to have that discussion. So y'all might need to start paying. Then this new YouTube AI policy And then the last edition, oh my God, Uber and Lyft saying they don't want to pay no increases, and we're going to start pulling out of cities because we got to start increasing pay. And then we got our word of the day, Flora, and Revis is going to break that down momentarily. All right, so that's what we have on tap. And, let's see who's in the comments and see what's going on. We have Meet CMH. Oh my God, she's here. I was on her show the other night. Please put your link in the description so people can find out what you do. Every Monday, Meet CMH. She has I hope I'm saying this right, Clubhouse audio room where she discusses some things, and she is just trying to make sure people are still on top of the things that are going on in the world. And she wants to help everybody with business solutions. All right, let's see, who else do we have? We had Pierre Kelly. He was first today. Revis Brown is here. Stewart Video, what's up? He says hi from New York and Queens. That's what's up. I see you. We're going to pull our map up real quick. Then we have somebody else, Assorted Conversations with Ursula. Oh my God. Thank you so much for coming over and hanging out with us. And let's see. She said, this is my first time. Yeah, hopefully you will enjoy this conversation with us. And let's see, I thought I had you up there. Let's see, who else do we have here? Sheila Baker, family member. What's up, Sheila Baker? I see you. And we got Sean James. TBJ got to mess with you, man. Sean James, TBJ, that's LeBron James' cousin. All right, y'all need to know who Sean James is. And then Shirley P. Hey Lab Tech Show family or community tapping in from LA. That's what's up. So let's go over here to our map real quick and see where everybody is tapping in from, and go from there. So we have people from all over the United States. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And as you can see, we have LA with Shirley P. We got some people over here up in the East Coast. We got some people all over. Let's see who we got. Sean James in Spotwood, New Jersey. Then we also have Stewart over in Queens. And then Sheila Baker is up in New York. She said Shirley, New York, USA. I don't know about that one. And then we got my man Pierre Kelly down in Bartlett, Tennessee. And then Hit the Spot is in Decatur. And then we also got Meet CMH all the way down there in Montgomery, Alabama. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. This is what we do. This is a worldwide community. And we would love for you guys to come hang out with us and be a part of the family. All right. With that being said, we have the question of the day. We got two questions. One in the chat, right? One in the chat. And then also, I have one here, and I would love to know your thoughts on this one. If you're on your phone, I would like for you to participate in this poll, okay? The question is, who do you think will win the streaming battle? All right. Who do you think will win the streaming battle? If you're on your phone, press 1 for Amazon Prime Video, 2 for YouTube TV, 3 for Hulu, 4 for Tubi, or 5, an unknown player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who do you think will win the streaming battle? All right. I mean, this has been the new play, right? Everyone's saying, hey, log on to Hulu, Hulu with live TV, YouTube TV, Amazon Prime Video, Tubi's got some stuff. Maybe there might be an unknown player. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. So who do you think will win the streaming battle? Let us know. We definitely would like to know. Revis, who do you think?
I think it might be an unknown player. I think somebody's going to come up out of the blue.
Out the blue. Okay, that's what's up. All right, that's what's up. Let me see if I can get TBJ over here so he can break down the rules of the show, because, I'm over here asking people to do certain things, and we don't even have TBJ right. So I kind of put TBJ on punishment. I was kind of hating on my man because I felt like, don't judge me, Revis. I felt like y'all was doing y'all's thing, and I'm like, hey, what about Tall Boy? Y'all trying to kick me out the group, man. I can't be a part of the club. So, I gotta find out what's going on with TBJ. I don't want y'all. The ladies love TBJ, so I'm gonna have to get it right. So I'm gonna get the poll back up in a second, but TBJ got some rules for you. All right, check this out.
Hey, Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? TBJ in the building. We here. Alright, look, this is how you can participate, alright? This is a live interactive show. If you're watching on LinkedIn, Facebook, or the YouTubes, come on over here to the Lab Tech Show. I know you might be watching on Tallboy's other channel, alright? But come to the YouTubes. You gotta go to the Lab Tech Show, alright? Now this is how you can participate. You can watch on your phone or your TV, alright? That's cool. But you can only comment on your phone. Now, we need you to do a couple things for us. We need you to be authentic, alright? And you gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep it real. Cause Tallboy, TBJ, and Revis, we gonna keep this thing real. Alright? Alright. Now look, we need you to embrace this show. Because this technology is gonna happen. Whether you like it or not, it's coming. It's here. It's here to stay. They trying to make some moolah, some money, some munions, or whatever they call that stuff. They want that coin, that green, that dollar bill, y'all. All right? So embrace this technology. It's coming, whether you like it or not. Back to you, tall boy.
All right, so like I said, this is happening whether you like it or not. Y'all heard the rules. You heard TBJ break it down. Let's go ahead. Who do you think will win the streaming battle? You guys said, wow, it's a tie for Amazon Prime Video and Hulu. Now, you know what? Y'all sleeping on YouTube TV, but I'm going to let y'all have that. Without further ado, we got to go ahead and tap in with my guy. He's here. You heard his voice earlier. We got to tap in with Revis and see what he's got going on because we got to do this word of the day. Y'all ready? Let's go. He's somewhere in the United States, from L.A. to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
Uh-oh, I'm back. Uh-oh, am I frozen? Uh-oh, Tallboy, what's going on with me, man? I'm frozen, Tallboy. Get me right, Tallboy. Oh, man, look. I guess I might have to miss the segment, Revis. I don't know, I'm frozen. Tallboy, he messing me up. Oh, my God, I messed up.
I hope he ain't hating on you.
Oh, man, yeah, we gonna have to let TBJ go, because, Tallboy tripping. All right, let me see. Can I get me back on the screen, Tallboy? Come on, man. Uh-oh, yeah, I messed up. I don't know. All right, let me get Tallboy over here, because I can't do this. You can't do me frozen, man. I'm frozen. I got things to say. Oh, Lord Jesus, Revis. He tripping, man. He don't want me to do the show with you, man. He hating, man. He hating.
Hey, we was just joking about taking over. We wasn't really taking over for him.
Man, he tripping, y'all. He tripping.
Man, hey, it is what it is, bro. He tripping. I ain't got nothing to do with that, Revis. Look, we got a word of the day, Revis. And before we tap into this word of the day, I'll figure out what's going on with TBJ. I ain't hating on the man, okay, Revis? I know y'all trying to do a takeover, a hostile takeover of the show. But we have a word of the day. But before we do that, you are a truck driver. You're driving all over the United States. We would love to find out where you are.
I am in Terrell, Texas. I am in the home of Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Oh, he from Texas? That's right. He is from Texas. Okay.
He's from Terrell, Texas, right here where I'm at.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. Is there anything outside of Jamie Foxx that the people should know about?
I'm not far from Dallas.
Okay. Not far from Dallas. Okay. That's what's up. All right. Well, we got this word of the day, man, and I would love for you to break it down. It's called Flora. I'm going to give you a definition, and then I'm going to have you break it down. All right? Is that cool?
Okay, that's cool.
All right, here we go. I think we got a little feedback on your phone, so I don't know what you did. But flora, it says flora refers to all the plants that live in a particular area, time, period, or environment. It can also be used broadly to refer to plant, bacterial, or fungal life. All right? Now, the way the sentence reads, Revis, Lisa admired the aquatic flora in the pond as she gazed out at the horizon. Flora, break it down, Revis. Uh-oh. We can't do this, Revis. Your audio, bro. What you done did, bro? Your audio messed up, brother.
I didn't do anything.
We got some audio issues over there, brother. Can't do this.
We've been good all day. We've been good. I hear it.
How's this audio, guys? Let us know, cause we got some issues with your word of the day, man. Terrell, Texas don't like you.
I hear it, but we've been talking and we haven't had this issue.
All right, well, you may have to call back, but right now this ain't working, brother. We can't do this. This is not a good day. We had an issue. Ooh, Lord Jesus.
I hear it.
All right, so you may have to call back, and I'm gonna see if I can get another segment in over here and see if you can call back. So we'll try and get you back in so we can get this word of the day. But we got to get the show rolling. So I know you said you wanted to hang out with us. So let's see. Can you call back and see if we can get you back in?
I'm calling right back now.
All right, sounds good. All right, guys. Well, while we have some issues with the word of the day, our stash stock party of the evening is the UPS party. That's right, the UPS party. We got 3 hours, 45 minutes, and 19 seconds to get your piece of stash stock. You don't own a whole stock. You just own a piece of incremental stock. It absolutely costs you nothing. All you have to do is go to stash.com/party, and you can own a piece of stash stock. Tonight's product offering, once again, is the UPS party. And all you have to do is use my code that's in the description. When you spend 20, you get 20. All right. So that's pretty much how that works. So tonight's product offering is the UPS party. All right. Let's see if we can get Revis in here. All right, Revis, are you back?
I'm back.
Ah, there it is. Much better. All right. So while you were doing the technical difficulties in Terrell, Texas, we got Flora. So I broke it down for the audience. Do I need to do it again, or you got it?
Oh, I got it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Break it down, brother.
Well, the reason why I like this word is because, I am in the cannabis business. I have the online dispensary.
Okay.
And cannabis is one plant that has many uses, and it eats up the soil, all the nutrients in the soil and everything. So I like it because of the fact that it is a plant. But the biggest thing is everyone knows that my first love is fishing. And one of the best things about fishing is I jump on my boat, I go out in the water, and I'm looking for the flora. I'm looking for the seagrass. I'm looking for the seaweed. I'm looking for plants. I'm looking for lily pads, because that is the cover that the fish looks for, and that's where they hide. And so that flora is what I actually look for when I go fishing. And I'm a crappie fisherman, and I like to catch bass, and they like the cover of all that different floral. So the thing with me is, when I think of floral, I think of all the cover that the fish takes that's in the water.
Okay, so basically you're saying you fish, and when you go fishing, you're looking for a floral area to where you can catch all the fish.
Well, I'm not going to say all the fish, but I like to catch crappie, and crappie likes to hide in all that seagrass, that sea moss. Because first thing they do when they take that minnow or they take that bait that I have on there is they run off in that cover, and they try to get you hung up so they can get off.
So they get the worm and then they go run off.
Yeah, they get the bait.
Ah, okay, I got you. That makes sense. Okay, floral. Okay, that's different, but I'm definitely open to receiving what you just said. Well, we got to ask the audience, what do they think, or how do they think that you did? I'm trying to get that thing on the screen real quick, so bear with me. Let me see here. We got, how did Revis do on the word of the day? I need you guys to go ahead and help me out and participate. How did Revis do on the word of the day? On your phones. Professor Revis, great job. 2, come on, man. You got to do better. 3, never heard of this one, but great breakdown. Or 4, I want to go fishing with Revis. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let us know in the comments. How did Revis do on the word of the day? All right. So while we're waiting on the people, we got all kind of stuff popping up on the screen, man. While we're waiting on Revis to give us waiting on the audience to give us how you did on the word of the day. Is there anything else you want to leave us with?
Oh, I'm not leaving. I want to stay today.
Oh, you gonna stay? Okay, that's what's up.
I'm going to stay. I ain't going nowhere today. And the thing about it, I might have to set up some kind of fishing trip. You know, I've been trying to get you out there.
Tallboy ain't gonna do no fishing, man. Tallboy don't swim.
Look at here, the life jacket to keep you up there, and as long as you don't jump off the boat, you all right.
I hear you, man, but I mean, I don't know about that one, but we'll talk about that. I think that's something that's worth talking about. I do need to get kind of just. They say fishing is great to, clear your mind and all that good old stuff. So maybe this might be something that might be needed for me, if that makes sense. Yeah, is that fair? All right, let's see. What is the audience saying over here? The audience is saying, okay, we got 50%. I want to go fishing with Revis and never heard of this one, but great breakdown. Okay, the people starting to come in with more, and they're saying I want to go fishing with Revis. All right, well maybe you can rent how big is your boat? How many people can fit in it?
Actually, by law, I should only have 4 in there.
Okay, well maybe you can find 2 other people.
16-foot, yeah, I got a 16-foot bass boat. Okay,
well maybe we can make a trip out of it or something like that. A lab tech show fishing experiment or something like that. Maybe we could do something like that. Okay, I like that. There you go. Flora is our word of the day, guys, and hopefully you guys will find a way to use that in a sentence this week. All right, expand your mind, expand the vocabulary. That's what it is. The word of the day. Revis, you are going to hang out with us and discuss some stuff, right?
Oh, of course.
He said, of course. All right, let's see. What do we have here? We got a couple topics, Revis, that we want to discuss, and you tell us where you want to go on the first article, all right? We got AI is trying to replace nurses. We got the Disney Plus password crackdown, the YouTube AI policy, and Uber and Lyft is trying to pull out of a certain city. Where you want to go?
Because I've been on the phone today with a buddy of mine that do Uber and Lyft. Let's go Uber and Lyft this time.
Uber and Lyft. All right, that's what's up. Let's see what they got going on over here. Uber and Lyft tripping, man. Uber and Lyft, they're saying they're quitting Minneapolis over a driver pay increase. That's right, a driver pay increase. This is quite interesting. Because the city only has 39 cab drivers. I cannot make this up. So this is how the article reads. And the question is, could this possibly be another city if people don't like what's going on? They're saying Uber and Lyft plan to end operations in Minneapolis after the city council voted to increase driver pay. Now, they're saying that the council passed an ordinance on the issue last week and basically said it voted to overrule a mayoral veto of the measure. Now, the new rules stipulate that ride-sharing companies need to pay drivers at least $1.40 per mile and 51 cents per minute, or a $5 ride, which is the greater, all right? And whenever they are ferrying a passenger. Now, tips are on top of the minimum pay. Now, they're saying that the city council passed the ordinance to bring driver pay closer to the local minimum wage of $15.57 an hour. Now, they're saying that Uber and Lyft says that they'll end services in the city before the pay rise takes effect on May 1st. All right, so Lyft says the increase is deeply flawed, and they're basically saying that they had all kind of studies, and they're saying that you still want us to cover health insurance, paid leave, and retirement savings at lower rates. Nah, we're not going to do that. We support a minimum earning standards for drivers, but it should be done in an honest way that keeps the service affordable for riders. So basically, all they're going to do is pass these cost over to the customer, because Uber is saying we're not paying that. We're going to get our fee. We're going to get our money. But no, y'all going to pay. That's what they're saying. All right. Now they're saying that that they're disappointed. Uber is disappointed. Now, that was what Lyft had said. Now, Uber is saying that they're disappointed by the council's choice to ignore the data and kick Uber out of the Twin Cities, putting around 10,000 drivers out of work. All right. And they're saying that Uber's confidence that by working with drivers and legislators, we can achieve comprehensive statewide legislation. They're saying that we can give you a fair minimum wage and also give you the independence and also make everything affordable. That's what they're saying. But, the governor of Minnesota said that he vetoed a bill to boost wages for Uber and Lyft drivers, citing a concern over the state becoming one of the most expensive places in the country for ride sharing. And they're saying other jurisdictions have mandated minimum driver pay for ride sharing services, including New York City, where the rate starts at $18 an hour. I did not know that. That is expensive, man. They're also saying that if Uber and Lyft follow through on their threat to quit Minneapolis, that could make it harder for people, especially those with disabilities or people who cannot afford a car, to get around town. And they're also saying that meanwhile, there's some other upstart ride-sharing companies that are looking to move in and take over from Lyft and Uber. All right, and those companies are Empower and Rids. All right, so they're saying that is a lot to, that's a lot to handle. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on that one? All right, what do you think about that, Revis?
I think somebody going crazy.
Okay,
Look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We spend a lot of money when we were in Vegas on Uber and Lyft, and it was high enough then. And if they pass some more costs, man, we can't afford it.
Yeah. I mean, we were paying $40 just to go 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah, 10, 20 minutes. And I remember the one night, and I'll never forget about it. I was talking about it today. The whole time we were there, we would get these Ubers, we would get these Lyfts, and they would be sending these little itty bitty old regular cars. And then you were going to one function, and I told you, I said, I'm going to pay for your Uber, I'm going to pay for your Lyft. And they sent a Mercedes. And I was like, okay, the first time I don't drive, they send you a nice luxury car. And here I got to ride in these little itty bitty cars.
Oh, hell no.
Well, it was a nice ride to where I needed to go to. It was a quick ride, but it was a nice ride. That's all I could say.
I don't know anything about that.
This was a last minute addition to the show, so I did not get a poll going for that. So let us know in the comments, what do you guys think of this? Sammy Superstar said $40. Wow. Yeah, like 10 minutes. I mean, especially if it's surging. So what you do not want is to be going to a centralized location where there's a lot of people going in that area, because, I mean, you could pay upwards of $30 to about $60 going to that one location. So let's just say, for example, a sporting event. Let's say, for example, they have a concert. And everybody is going there. That's when the prices are surging. It's great for the drivers, but it's bad on, the riders. So if you all have to be at the concert, you all have to be at the sporting event or at the event, and you're all trying to get there, if you can find an alternative means, I would probably look at that. But back to this article here, the thing is, if they get away with it here in Minneapolis, the question is, what would happen to other cities in other states, right? So will they say, well, we passed it in New York, we passed it in Minneapolis. Now what about, Atlanta? What about Houston? What about Philly? What about Detroit? now Uber is saying like, look, Lyft is saying, hey, you want us to pay for their medical insurance, paid time off. No, this is not what this service is set up for. Now, they don't really want them to unionize. So now we're in a situation. So remember the old school, the ones that are old school, you guys know, the old saying used to be, don't get in a stranger's car. Now we getting in strangers' cars and it's okay. And we paying them to get in the car. But now it's like, what do you do? What do you do in that situation? Do you side with the drivers or do you side with Uber and Lyft? Because if they pull out, they only have 39 cab drivers in this city. So what happens to those people? Because Uber and Lyft put those people out of business. They put the taxi cabs out of business. So now other ride sharing services are trying to come in and say, come trust us. But once they build up, then people are going to have the same gripe. The only one thing and I don't know which company it is, but one company is saying, you guys, as in the driver, pay us a subscription fee to use our service and you get to keep 100% of the profits. But what is the subscription fee to utilize our service and to use our database? That may be something that may work, but at the same token, we don't know. All right. Taxis are so much cheaper. Yeah, in New York they are, not in Atlanta. Not in New York. New York, I think they said $70 from airport to airport. That's crazy. If it turns into a cluster mess, the politicians will be voted out of office. All right. Well, yeah, that's something to think about, Awesome Wood Things. It's cheaper to have your own car. But everybody cannot afford a car, especially the way used cars prices are going right now. It's not feasible. Some people may not even be able to drive because they may have some issues with licenses or they may have issues with disabilities to where they cannot drive. So they're reliant upon these ride sharing services. So, it's a blessing and a curse. But at the same token, how do you make it feasible for everybody? You want to make the drivers happy to where they have something, but then you also want to make sure that the companies are making their money as well. So, when it first came out, nobody was complaining. And then all of a sudden you look up and almost, like they said, 10,000 drivers are literally in the city of Minneapolis. They have other services abroad and they take advantage of Uber, and over there they use Bolt. So Bolt is the equivalent of a Lyft. So that's just what it is. What do you want to talk about next, Revis?
Well, let's talk about the crazy thing of replacing the nurses with AI.
He said we got to talk about these nurses replacing AI. All right, so this is the one you want to talk about right here. You're saying Nvidia wants to replace nurses with AI. Yeah, this is quite interesting. Nvidia just had a conference this week, and they're basically, if you're not familiar with Nvidia, they are the ones who produce chips that go into computers, or they produce graphic cards, and they're also using or creating their own LLM, which is a learning language model. And they're basically saying that, we're about to make some things or spice some things up a little bit over here. And this is what I mean by that. Let's see if I can find that article over here. Is that it? Nope, not that one. There we go. It says Nvidia. Nvidia tripping, man. And it might be good. It might be bad. I don't know. But they're saying Nvidia says they want to replace nurses with AI for $9 an hour. All right. So your health could soon be in the hands of an Nvidia powered AI nurse, and they cost your health care provider next to nothing. I can't make this up. I'm just telling you what's rolling out. All right. Here we go. They're saying Nvidia announced in a collaboration with a company called Hippocratic AI that a healthcare company that offers generative AI nurses who works for just $9 an hour. Now, they're saying Hippocratic promotes how it can undercut real human nurses who can cost $90 an hour with its cheap AI agents that offer medical advice to patients over video calls in real time. Yes, I can't make this up. Right there in the fine print. All right. They're saying voice-based digital agents powered by generative AI, can usher in an age of abundance in healthcare. And they're saying that only if the technology responds to patients as a human would. That's what they're saying. The vice president of Nvidia, right? And then they're also saying that Nvidia is powering Hippocratic's real-time response over video calls. And they're also saying that in a demo posted by Nvidia, a semi-human looking agent named Rachel can verbally instruct a patient on how to take penicillin. Now, they're saying that the agent then tells the patient it will report back all the information to her real human doctor. And Rachel is one of the many AI nurses that healthcare providers can choose from, according to one Hippocratic product page. And the AI nurses can range in specialties from colonoscopy screening to breast cancer care manager, all for less than minimum wage. So this is what it costs to actually run the actual service. So for $9 an hour, a doctor or a healthcare professional can pay this AI service, and they will take care of all of the legwork. That's what they're saying. Interesting.
Very interesting.
They're saying that Hippocratic directly promotes how it can undercut the living wages of real nurses as a feature, not a bug. And they're saying that on one page of the company's website, it compares a human's nurse's $90 per hour salary to an AI agent's $9 an hour running cost. And they're saying that Hippocratic claims its AI nurses outperform human nurses regarding bedside manner, education, and narrowly misses out on satisfaction, according to the survey. All right. Now, I can't make this up, y'all. This is what they're saying. The introduction of AI healthcare agents comes at a tumultuous time for the nursing industry. Now, there's a worker shortage, a lot of strikes in the United States, and also India is struggling trying to find nurses. And they're saying that with this collaboration of Hippocratic, they're saying that Nvidia, with this collaboration, they're saying that AI nurses were tested by thousands of human nurses and hundreds of human doctors, and the company's technology is being tested by over 40 healthcare providers around the country. And with the generative AI, the incremental cost of healthcare access and interventions is trending to zero. That's what they're saying. And they're also saying the AI company is working with Nvidia and says its generative AI nurses are not sufficient to make diagnosis. And the AI healthcare agent is trained to only engage a human when appropriate. Now, Hippocratic's name is inspired by the Hippocratic Oath, a code of ethics that physicians adhere to the means to first do no harm. That's where we're at right now. They're saying, hey, this is where we're at. And it seems like because there is a shortage of workers, because of that, they're saying that if you don't want to work, we're going to find a replacement. That's basically what they're saying. Your thoughts on this? Let's see. He said yours.
You want to know my thoughts? Let me tell you my thoughts on this right here. The AI nurses are not as pretty as the regular nurses. I'm just saying. They trying to put somebody out of work. And before we know it, there will be no need for humans.
True.
They're trying to take over the restaurant business. They're trying to take it the healthcare business. They're taking over the Uber business because they got the autonomous vehicle. Oh my goodness, there's no need for humans.
Okay, let's ask the audience. Do you think Nvidia will change the landscape of nursing? On your phone, we ask that you participate. Yes, the best thing to do is prepare for it. 2, no, citizens will reject it. 3, all we have to do is refuse service. Or 4, this AI stuff is getting out of hand. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let us know in the comments. What do you think? Do you think Nvidia will change the landscape of nursing? Now, here's my thoughts on all of this. I think we're setting ourselves up for, and I hope I'm saying the right word, not a capitalistic society, but a socialism where everybody's going to be set up for just being paid one wage, and you have to come to the soup kitchen and get everything that you need, right? And I think that if you're not on the right side of history or learning this information, I think we're going to be in trouble. So this is why I said embrace this technology, embrace this AI. It's coming. So learn how to prompt it to where you can get the job as the engineer, because it costs $9 an hour for it to work. So the doctors are going to pay a service that is equivalent to $9 an hour, but you have to pay an engineer to prompt it. So if you take the time now to learn how to do the prompting, guess what? You're going to get paid the money while the others are going to be on the outside looking out. Times are changing. So with times changing now, we have to understand what's rolling out. Now, that's my personal thought. I may be completely wrong, but I do see that, hey, do I need a copywriter now? Do I need a legal assistant now? I can literally just type in whatever I want onto ChatGPT or into Bard or into Copilot, and my answer is right there. You used to have to Google it. You used to have to pull out the encyclopedia. So think about this. Back in the day, we used encyclopedias. Now we Google it. Now we're just about to just type a sentence in and the answer is right there for you. I mean, this is the times. I mean, times are changing. So we have to embrace this technology and be ready to go with it. And I get it. A lot of you guys are saying this AI stuff is getting out of hand. Y'all tripping. Let's see what the comments are saying. It looks like we got some people over here. They're chiming in, and I don't want to miss those comments. So definitely a nursing shortage, says Assorted Conversations with Ursula. And then Sean James says, this makes sense seeing as people are already using these types of services through their jobs, health insurance. And I can't read out the rest of the comment that is saying. The AI nurse will cause many lawsuits. So you got to remember, Awesome Wood Things, I don't think it's going to cause lawsuits because they're not doing any diagnosis. They're just trying to find out. They're doing all the paperwork. They're asking you questions. They're asking you, have you been sick? Have you been tired? Have you failed? And you're going to say yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, we're going to report this back to the doctor. The doctor gets a summarized notes, and then he comes to you on a video call. Isn't this similar to what we were discussing? We did not go into it into detail, right? But Amazon said that they're doing telehealth, right? And we thought, hey, for the price point, it's not that bad. Well, this could be another service if Nvidia decides to partner with Amazon. AI, nurses, robot doctors, next. Drive-through outpatient surgery soon, like In-N-Out Burger, says Shirley P. There's a possibility that all of this could possibly happen. Let's see, what else are you guys saying? Shirley said, Lord, have mercy. Sister Queen says, shaking my head. I cannot do this. Yeah, I mean, we are in that time. We are in that day to where we have to start looking at these things. And this is one of the reasons why we do the show, right? We want you to be aware that this technology is coming. So even though it's not here today, this is actually rolled out in India. They've already done it. There's already a nurse shortage in India, and we need nurses. Babies need to be born. You have your regular medical checkups. You have stuff that's happening. The doctor can literally prompt in, how do I do X, Y, and Z? And they can tell the AI nurse to get all the vitals of the information. Shall I say, I don't know the correct terminology, but you can ask the questions. And before you get to the back, the doctor will already have all your information. It only takes a second for it to come up, right? Not drive-through surgeries. Yeah. This, hey, we real over here. We keeping it real. That's what it is. Any final thoughts, Revis, before we move on?
Yeah, I don't like this AI thing because I wanted to be somebody's OBGYN. And now they're going to have computers doing it, and so they don't need no need for me.
Well, you chose to be a truck driver, so what kind of OBGYN you trying to be?
Look at here. I'm multitasking.
Okay, all right. I hear you. All right, go ahead. I ain't even gonna hit you with a sound effect. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do our call to action on that note. Hey everybody, it's called the Lab Tech Show. Hit that subscribe button. It's YouTube, the Lab Tech Show. If you are watching on another platform, come on over here. Embrace this technology. We got you. It's called the Lab Tech Show. Come on now. We're trying to simplify it. We put the answers right there in front of you so you can see it, all right? We want you to embrace it. We're building, and all we're asking is, will you join us? All you got to do is hit that like button, subscribe, and that notification bell. It'll let you know what time we go live. You see the beat? I know you tapping, I know you clapping, and I know you bobbing your head. You hear the beat? Let's go. It's called the Lab Tech Show. Embrace this technology. We got you. Come on. Will you join us? Will you tell 2 people this week about the Lab Tech Show? Tall boy, he said so. All right, Revis. Let's see what we got here. Man, we got some stuff over here, man. We've been talking about this, about prices going up, right? We've been discussing that for a minute. And we've been saying, hey, this is going to go up whether you like it or not. We've been saying that for a minute, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, now we're in a situation where Disney is saying Netflix started it and other companies follow suit. And they said, we got to do a password crackdown. And on this note, I'm going to let TBJ take over. Let's hope that he don't freeze up. Is that all right with you? Can we get TBJ
yes,
to
sir. Let's go with TBJ. I miss him.
Yeah, let's see if we get TBJ back.
Hey, everybody. Oh, see? I'm tripping. Uh-oh. I'm back. Did I come back? Oh, man, they don't want me to act right on TV today. They don't want me to be right. Oh, man, we're going to have to get Tallboy up out of here, man. Tallboy tripping. All right, there I go. Am I frozen? I'm frozen. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys, I'm here. Tallboy is giving me a hard time. Yeah, I'm frozen over here. But we're going to talk about this, all right? No, I can't do it like this because TBJ don't want to act right. I got to go to the doctor. That's what I got to do. I got to go to the doctor. I can't do them AI nurses, Revis. I can't do them AI nurses. Tallboy, back to you, man. I can't do this today. Y'all tripping on me. Y'all don't want me to be great today. Y'all hating.
I don't know what's going on, man. TBJ don't want to act right today, y'all. So y'all got to talk to TBJ's agent, because apparently he over there, he an AI bot, and he probably asking for some more money too. So I ain't got no money to pay TBJ, no more money. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure that part out. Yeah, so I'm sorry. Let's see what we got here. This is what I am gonna do. Disney says that they're gonna crack down on password sharing, and what I mean by that is, they're saying everything you need to know about this Disney password sharing. We're going to break it down and talk about it. All right. So here we go. They're saying Disney Plus announced that it would be following the footsteps of Netflix and saying that they're going to be limiting password sharings on user accounts. All right. And this is also going along with Hulu as well. And they're also saying that this was going to be in Canada and the US and also the UK, starting in February. And they started emailing people and telling them like, nah, we can't do this. Y'all can't be sharing y'all's passwords. I'm tired of it. We need to get our money. We need to get our coin. We're losing some money, and it's not working out for us. All right. So they're saying that in the user agreement, it now states that unless otherwise permitted, all right, unless otherwise permitted, and I want you to see it in the fine print right there. They're saying that, there you go. Unless otherwise permitted by your service tier, you may not share your subscription outside of your household. Household means the collection of the devices associated with your primary personal residence that are used by the individuals who reside therein. Additional usage rules may apply for certain service tiers. All right, that's what they're saying. So they don't care if you're in college. They don't care if you're on vacation. They don't care. They're just saying, look, we need some money and y'all need to pay. That's what they're telling us. Now, they're also saying that at the moment, there is no tier that permits subscription sharing, but they're saying that it could possibly change in the next couple of months. And they're saying that only affects, once again, Canada and also the U.S. and the U.K. All right. And they're saying that Disney Plus brought in the new rules for new customers in Canada late 2023. And basically, they extended to those other countries as well. And it started March 14th. And they're saying actual enforcement of the new rules are expected to begin summer of 2024. Now, the service is expected to use location information, device identification, and other data such as IP addresses, and to identify when someone is using your account from a different location. If the system decides that you're sharing someone else's account, you'll be invited to sign up, and you will also be sign up for your own subscription. So they're not even saying we're willing to discount it. They're saying, no, we don't want you to give no discount. We want you to pay. That's what we want from you. All right. And they said if you don't sign up, then they're basically saying that Disney reckons that if you don't sign up and Disney Plus reckons you're sharing something you shouldn't, it says it might limit or terminate access to the service and or take any other steps as permitted by this agreement for the account users and owner. That means legal action. Although we can't imagine Disney Plus is going to chase ordinary people through the courts. This is happening. So if you sharing those accounts, those days are limited. All right. Just giving you a heads up that those days are now limited. You cannot have a subscription in Ohio and then you over there sharing your password with somebody in Vegas or in Philly. OK, so Sean James, I know you up in New York. You can't share it with Pierre Kelly. And Sister Queen, you out there in New Jersey, and you can't share it with Mama D down there in Georgia, all right? You can't do that. You cannot do that. And they're saying, unlike Netflix, which enables subscribers to pay extra to add 1 or 2 additional members to their subscription, they're saying Disney Plus has not yet added similar options to its service. That means for the time being, your subscription is limited to the people you share a roof with and cannot be extended to include anybody else. All right. And they're saying that Disney has said that it will be adding the option to share with additional people, for example, with kids who have gone off to university, but we don't know when it's coming or how much it will cost. Summer of 2024 is likely, but hopefully it will cost less than the Netflix's option, which is $7.99, or if you're in the UK, £4.99 British pound. All right. And then it says what that means in practical terms is that for the time being, don't do it. You need to sign up for your own Disney Plus subscription. And basically, you just got to pay that money. And that means the cheapest option is the ad-supported tier for Disney Plus Basic, which is $7.99. That means you get commercials. And then also you can pay $10.99 and you get 1080p video quality. They say that the new.
I think that's.
Go ahead.
I think that's just outrageous. They're catching up with everybody else, but if I come over your house and I tell you, hey man, there's a good movie on Disney, and I get on your television and I punch in my password and stuff, I can't watch it at your house, even though it's still me.
I agree. I think they do need to fix that part because, like you said, you're on my Wi-Fi now, and they think that because you're on my Wi-Fi that you're sharing the password. So I think they do need to find a way to fix that. Yeah. That's a good point. I like the way you're saying that. Netflix doesn't want, so we don't know yet, but again, looking at the Netflix model. They're saying Netflix doesn't want to stop you streaming when you're away for your holidays, and will enable you to ask for a 7-day access code that will enable you to tune in when you're away from home. But what if you're gone for a month? Because Talkwell can disappear for a month or two. So you're telling me I only get 7 days? And then they're saying, according to the Disney Plus Help Center for the U.S. and in other parts of the world as well, a household means the collection of devices associated with your primary personal residence that are used by the people who live there. So there's definitely room for letting you use your collection of devices elsewhere, somewhere in the fine print, right? And they're saying, what if you choose to use a VPN? They're saying you can use the VPN, but they do not recommend it. And for the ones who are not familiar with the VPN, that is a virtual private network where you're basically saying that I'm actually in Atlanta, but I'm putting my VPN to Oakland, California. I'm putting my, I'm letting the internet know that I'm in Oakland or I'm in New York or wherever the case may be. And you're not really there. You're actually in Atlanta. So they're saying don't do this because you could possibly be blocked by tomorrow. So don't take that chance. Don't risk it. Doing your own thing, trying to be sneaky because they have access to all of this stuff. They know your data, whether you like it or not. So the question that I have for you is, let's see here. Is Disney Plus warranted for ending password sharing? In the comments on your phone, let us know. Yes, if you didn't pay for it, you're stealing. 2, no, I have the right to share with my people. 3, they're just getting in line with the other companies. Or 4, if we all cancel, then they will reconsider. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let us know in the comments, what do you think of Disney being warranted for ending password sharing? Let us know in the comments. Let's see what the comments are saying over here. Well, Sister Queen, you trying to be funny. And this is the beauty of doing a live show, right? Sister Queen talking about, tall boy, I'm in Vegas. Okay, I'm sorry. I know where you at in reality. I know where you at, but I'm sorry. I said it wrong. She said TBJ feel better. Yeah, TBJ, he might be trying to set me up for he want more payment. I can make him disappear though. Let's see. Let's see, what else are they saying? We love TBJ. All these TBJ, I ain't got time for TBJ. TBJ want to act up. Okay. Rich Vibes in the building. What's up? See, Rich Vibes is in the UK. So he is also affected with this as well, right? So, no password sharing. The crackdown is here. It's here, basically the days of the days of streaming and sharing your password. You buy this subscription, I buy that subscription, and you take care of this and I take care of that. Those days are gone. I'm just letting you know. All right. So you're going to have to find out what's more important to you and say, I'm going to go with Netflix. I'm going to go with YouTube TV. I'm going to go with Disney. I'm going to go with Hulu. I'm going to go with, HBO Max or one of the other ones. And unfortunately, with the writer strike now being over, they have to find a way to pay these people. And they're going to find a way to get every penny out of you because they're saying that they're going to drop some movies and they're going to drop some content, and you got to be ready for it. Your thoughts on that, Revis?
I'm like, why don't we just stop there? Don't stop there. You go to the grocery store and you buy the popsicles, they twin pops. And if you break it in half and try to give one to somebody else, hey, why don't you the police stop in? Hey, you can't do that. You can't give that away.
Okay.
Hey, anything that you can share, why not? Hey, the Kit Kat. You can
Okay.
share it with 4 people because you can break it in 4 different places. But why? No. You can't share the Kit Kat.
No, they saying you can't share the Kit Kat, man. No, they saying they want their coin. So, unfortunately, it is what it is. I can't make them people. I can't make them change, man. I mean, it is what it is at this point. I mean, it's just one of those situations where we're just in a situation where we just have to comply, or we have to just stop utilizing the service, right? So you stop utilizing the service, and they see a significant drop in subscriptions. They're gonna say, well, where did we go wrong? And then they will fix it. And they'll say, well, what is it? Now, I don't think that they're going to really relax their laws or their rules, but I do think that, this could be something that could be up for debate if there is a large public backlash, if that makes sense. But if there's no backlash, then it is what it is.
I want to relate this. I want to relate this to truck driver term.
Okay, go ahead.
There's a lot of things wrong in the country when it comes to trucks.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things wrong at truck stops. It's a lot of things wrong when it comes to the freight market, the spot market, the rates. And a lot of truck drivers talk about a trucker strike.
Mm-hmm.
Because if trucks stop running, the country stops.
Mm-hmm.
If people stop subscribing to Hulu or Disney Plus or Amazon or whatever, they have to change their policies.
Mm-hmm.
They won't have no choice but to listen, because the whole thing is about money. And if people quit spending their money, they have to change things to get people to start spending again.
Okay. Well, the question is, are the people willing to do it? That's the $1 million question. Are people going to be willing to do it? And if they're willing to do it, like if like you said, there's no union for truck drivers, right? There's no union for you guys. So basically, if you don't,
some people have unions.
Okay. But you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay. Let's look at see what the audience had to say, and go from there. Is Disney warranted for ending password sharing? They said they're just getting in line with the other companies. And if we, 50%, if we all cancel, then they will reconsider. Interesting. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see. I tried to get TBJ up on the screen, but he ain't working today, so we ain't going to use TBJ. But I do want to let you know that TBJ got something to say, y'all. He got merch. So go on over there to shop.tallboy.us. That's right, shop.tallboy.us. And check out the merch. And TBJ has something to say. And then also he has a couple of products over here. He has, let's see, where's the other one? TBJ's got something to say. And then the favorite one, TBJ in the building, comes in multiple colors. And you can get it all the way up into, I think, what is that, a 3X or a 5X? So one of the shirts go up to a 3X, and then the TBJ got something to say goes all the way up into a 5X. All right. So if you guys like TBJ, y'all would love to support what he's doing, go ahead and support TBJ. He comes in multiple colors, and the price point is fair. All right. So you see, he looked good in pink. He looked good in red, and then he also looked good in orange, all right? And so you go onto the website, shop.tallboy.us. You will see what you will see what it would look like if you choose to purchase. I don't know what I did, but I did something wrong. But there you go. If you use that QR code right there, that will get you over to product. I'm just trying to get it
in the United States, from LA to New
see,
York.
I keep doing. I don't know why I keep hitting this button, Revis.
Don't forget to honk the horn.
It's like you can't. It's like you can't leave, brother.
That's because TBJ want to get in.
TBJ want to get in. Oh my God, this has been an interesting show.
I want to do a shout out to Rich Vibe.
Okay.
Because Rich Vibe say I am now into my second month of abstinence of Amazon now. And if I remember right, abstinent was one of our words of the day. That means Rich Vibe have been paying attention.
Okay, well, where's the applause button? Okay, applause. Good job, Rich Vibes. Good job. All right, and then lastly, we got the TBJ Journal. All right, so support TBJ and his movements and his efforts, or you can use you check out some of the other merch. All right, and then lastly, if you want 15% off, if you're watching this show and you use the code word "Hook Me Up TBJ," Hook Me Up TBJ, all one word, you get 15% off. All right, I think that's fair. I got one more article. I don't know if we got enough time because we have already hit the 1 hour mark. What do you want to do? Let me know. Do you guys want to stay or y'all want to end it here? Let me know. What you think, Revis?
I think we should go ahead and do it. Why not?
He said, go ahead, do it. Why not? I see so many issues going on behind the scenes, so I'm kind of mad at myself for not. It's out of my control, brother, but we making it happen. This is a community show. It's very interactive, and people are actually engaging. So they don't even know what's going on. Rich Vibes is like, stay. Stay. Okay, I got you. And Sister Queen is like, hey, I need that shirt in purple. I heard you. We're going over there to shop.tallboy.us, and I'm pretty sure we can find a way to get you looking right. And like I said, it goes up to a 5X. So we got you. He said, always paying attention. That's what's up, Rich Vibes. I appreciate you. Tell some of them folks over there in Exeter to check out the Lab Tech Show. All right. Definitely would appreciate that. All right. Our last article for the evening. Is YouTube. All right. They telling creators that they got to start labeling realistic AI content. I can't make this up. So I told you AI was coming, whether you liked it or not. And, people are starting to post content on YouTube that's not realistic. And what I mean by that is people may actually say that the White House is on fire, and they're showing the White House on fire, right? They may say that something like somebody is using a celebrity and it's a fake image of them talking, but it's not really them. That's what I mean, saying that they have to label realistic AI content. They're saying that, hey, if you're going to use our platform, you're going to start uploading this content over here, you're going to have to do this. All right. So they're saying YouTube is taking steps to try to help viewers better understand if what they're watching has been created, whether completely or in part by generative AI. All right. So they're saying we're gonna help you out a little bit. Now, not much, but we're gonna help you out a little bit. Now they're saying generative AI is transforming the ways creators express themselves, from storyboarding ideas to experimenting with tools that enhance creative processes. And they're saying, but viewers increasingly want more transparency about whether the content they're seeing is altered or it's actually fake. All right. That's what it's saying in the fine print. So let's see, what else are they saying here? They're also stating that part of the effort is to bolster trust in the popular platform, including the launch of a new tool that requires creators to inform viewers when realistic looking content is made with altered or synthetic media, including generative AI. All right. So basically what they mean is content a viewer could easily mistake for a real person, place, or an event. So you're saying that, you altered an event, you altered a place, or you altered a real person. That's what they're defining this as. Okay. And then they're also saying that YouTube offered up examples of content that creators could mark as having been altered here. They're saying that using the likeness of a realistic person, digitally altering content to replace the face of one individual with another's, or synthetically generating a person's voice to narrate a video. So, you hear Samuel L. Jackson all the time using his voice, but then you're using that to narrate a story. If you're doing that, you have to label it. Altering footage of real events or places, such as making it appear as if a real building caught fire, or altering a real cityscape to make it appear differently in reality, you got to label it. All right. And then generating realistic scenes showing a realistic depiction of fictional major events like a tornado moving towards a real time. A real town. You got to label that. So like if they say an earthquake had hit North Carolina, I don't even think North Carolina gets earthquakes, but somebody could alter something like that. And people may actually think that actually happened. And then how many people actually fact check, right? So that's something that you might want to look at and say, we got to label it. All right. They're also saying if a creator marks the content this way, then they're saying that the disclosure will appear as a label. YouTube said that for most videos, the label will appear in the video's expanded description. But for content involving more sensitive topics such as health, news, elections, or finance, it will appear on the video itself to increase its prominence. And now they're saying that YouTube added that it's not requiring creators to disclose content that is clearly unrealistic, animated, including special effects, or has used generative AI for production assistance. So that's like the descriptions that I use in the body of the previous video. So right now I have my written words that I used. But then what I do is over the next 24 to 48 hours, what I do is I use a service that will liven up the words to make it more appealing and say, hey, join I Am Tallboy for another edition of the Lab Tech Show. And in this episode, it discusses A, B, C, D, right? They're not saying I have to label that. But if I'm saying I'm depicting Revis's voice and I'm saying that he is a truck driver running into a bunch of cars, I have to label that. All right. That's what they're saying. Additionally, let's see, they're saying that the new labels will roll out across all YouTube platforms in the coming weeks. And a warning to YouTube creators who try to skip the requirement to highlight the altered content voluntarily. They're saying YouTube said that in the future, it will look at enforcement measures for creators who consistently choose not to disclose this information. And it added that it may even slap a label on content in cases where a creator has failed to do so, especially if the altered or synthetic content has the potential to confuse or mislead people. That's fair, in my opinion. So, I mean, I would prefer that YouTube did it, but I mean, there's thousands of videos that are uploaded by the minute. So, I mean, can the algorithm catch all of that? They're saying, hey, help us out and we'll take care of it. But if you don't do it in the future, we'll either give you a warning, discipline you, or we'll do it for you. So it's their call and how they want to do this. So my question to you is, should creators be held to the new YouTube standards? On your phone, let us know. 1, hell yeah, it's false advertising. 2, no, it's their art and creation. Let them be. 3, all this AI stuff is making me crazy. 4, YouTube should not allow any false representation. Or 5, yes, people take stuff too seriously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know in the comments, what do you think? Should creators be held to the new YouTube standards? Let's see here. What you think, Revis?
I think people take stuff real serious. They see stuff and they just take it for heart. I mean, a lot of people that I talk to say, man, did you see this? Did you see that? And they take it to heart. They really believe something is for real. And so I think it's a good thing that YouTube is making them label that.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is when I was looking at it, it did not look like it was difficult. All they're saying is check the box. And you're saying that, yes, it's no different from you uploading a video to YouTube and they're saying, is this made for kids? And you can click yes or you can click no. So all you have to do is just click the box and it's telling you yay or nay, if that makes sense. So I think that that's a solid situation. And I think that it's not really hard if you want to create that type of content, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see what the audience is saying over here. They are saying, YouTube should not allow any false representation. Not at all. None of it. Now, I agree. I mean, but, people are crazy.
He's somewhere in the United States.
I don't know
From
why I
LA
keep doing
to
this,
New York.
man.
Where are you, Revis? Don't forget
Revis,
to
you're a
honk the
popular
horn.
guy today, man.
Yes, I'm in Terrell, Texas. I'm in the home of Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, you're a popular guy today, man. I don't know why you are popular. I have no idea why I keep hitting this button, but it keeps saying that you're somewhere in the United States.
I hope so.
I love it, man. I love it. Yeah. So the audience is saying that that the false representation, they should not allow it at all, and then 33% is saying all this AI stuff is making me crazy. That's what it is. Lastly, before we get up out of here, hey everybody, it's the brands. That's right. Check us out. Tallboy.us, labtechshow.com, and your live production. It all depends on what you're looking for. You're looking for video production services? Go to tallboy.us. Do you want tech content? Go to labtechshow.com. And if you're looking for live streaming services and you want to take your brand to another level, well, go over there to yourliveproduction.com. We got you, all right? And then also, we're on Roku and Amazon Fire. It's called TBE Media. Check us out. Come on now. And if you'd like to support the show, check us out respectively on PayPal or Cash App. It's the brands. Yay. That's what it is. All right, man. It's been a interesting show, and thank you, Shirley, for joining us and hanging out with us. As a quick recap, let me share with you what we discussed today. We discussed that Uber and Lyft is pulling out of Minneapolis because of this driver pay increase that they're going to be forced to pay in May. We also discussed this Disney Plus password crackdown. You cannot share those passwords. And then Nvidia wants to replace nurses with AI. And then lastly, this new YouTube AI policy is rolling out and is indefinitely in effect. All right. So you cannot alter or misrepresent a person, place, or thing that is realistic. You cannot alter that. And so hopefully the crackdown will become real, and there will be less people doing it, and it will not become popular, because the last thing you need to know is that there was a disaster or somebody said something that did not say it, but somebody was creative enough to create it and said, you know what, we're going to mess that all up for you guys. So I hope that they do not do that. But like I said, this is why the YouTube policy is in effect. Sheila Baker says, let's see what she's saying over here. She says, you have lots of great info as usual. Like I said, there's tons of articles that are out that come out every single day, right? And there's multiple platforms that I search and scour the internet. The goal is to just really, Sheila, at the end of the day, is to just say, what is something that I think that you guys would care about? Because I understand that this technology, it's so much, it's a lot. And a lot of people don't understand it, right? So since they don't understand it, it's like, we understand that AI is trying to replace nurses, but have you heard anything about this? They're not talking about it, right? So it's on one or two blog sites or two tech websites, but that's about as far as it's gone. But it's happening, and they're already testing it in India, right? So the good thing is I scour through all of this, no different from whatever your specialty is in your, on whatever you do your respective research on whatever that is. So my thing is, hey, this is why we created it, to share it, put it out there, and then we all are more aware. So when it does happen, we're not afraid to embrace it. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? Revis. Okay. I don't know what Rich Vibes is saying. And then you have Thanks TV, great show, says Rich Vibes. And then you gave us great info as usual. Oh, she typed that twice. There you go. So look, that's what it is. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks, we will have a guest, The goal was to have one today. We just had some scheduling conflicts, but in the next 2 weeks, we should have a guest. And then after that, Tallboy is going to probably take a little break for a week or two, and just to kind of regroup on a few things. So we're going to get the guests, or, in the next couple of weeks. And then after that, we're going to probably take a break. So I'm just giving you just a heads up that, we need a week or two off, and we'll come back and just keep doing what we're doing. But please continue to subscribe. We have a lot of content. If you're new to this channel, if you're still here, go back and check out some of the old shows. And like I said, if you do have a Roku TV, you do have Amazon Fire, please check out the show on those platforms by going to TBE Media. That's right. Go to TBE Media on Roku or Amazon Fire, and just check out some of the content that's there. Revis, anything that you would like to say before we tap up out of here, man?
Yes, man. This was a great show. I miss TBJ, and hopefully he'll be well next week, and we can get this show just back to normal again. I'd like to thank all the new people for getting on here, and we hope that you have a new place that you can visit on Wednesday evening, and we hope to see you next week. Yeah,
that's what it is. I tried to get TBJ to come on, but I don't think TBJ want to act right today. So he's smiling right now. He ain't acting right. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. He might be messing with some of that Flora I was talking about first.
Oh, Lord. There I go. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. TBJ in the building. What's up? Nah, I'm still acting up. See, I'm here, y'all. I'm here. But it won't act right. Tallboy, you ought to pay me some money. Nah, I ain't. Come on, Tallboy. You don't think I'm worth some money? Y'all get that merch. Shop.tallboy.us. I know I'm frozen right now. Maybe Tallboy can put me in a nice TBJ in the building shirt next week. Maybe he might be able to. I gotta go. Y'all, I'm doing too much. I gotta go. Don't blame me. Blame Tallboy, all right? Y'all, don't blame me. Revis, we gotta do a show, man. We gotta do a show. What you think about that, man?
Hey, I think we gotta make it happen.
Back to you, Tallboy.
Pierre Kelly says, so a week off after 2 weeks of guests. Any reason? See, look, Pierre Kelly is like, look, man, hold up. I heard you taking some time off. What you mean? I can't take a week off? I mean, when you get a job, ain't you allotted 2 weeks vacation? Like, I'm only taking 1 day, maybe 2 weeks. Pierre Kelly like, bro. Hey, I need you over here, player. You can't do it. Y'all have a good week, man. Y'all, man, Pierre Kelly, we're going to have to talk, man. We're going to have to talk. I'm going to get it right. We'll figure it out. I'll figure out a schedule. And I'm not going to take off without, making it official. I'll look at the time. But Tallboy got to find some time to breathe, all right? Y'all be good. Y'all have a good week. Pierre Kelly, you too much, man. Bartlett, Tennessee in the building. I ain't mad at you, dog. Go ahead, do your thing. Revis, we got to go, man.
All right. See you all next week, fam.
There it is. Let's see. Y'all ready?
You already know.
It's the Lab Tech Show, y'all. First day of spring. Pierre Kelly is tripping. Thank y'all for joining us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Y'all have a good night.